What's up guys? Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, whatever time you're checking out this video. Welcome back to the Whiskey Slick channel. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so because the videos here are only getting better and the content is also. Alright guys, so today we are continuing right along with the Goldie truck project. We have several accessories here on the floor that we are going to be installing today, all very cheap and easily obtainable, also very easy to install. Anybody really can do it. Now guys, these accessories aren't anything that's necessarily going to change the overall appearance of the vehicle, but they do go a long way as far as improving the overall functionality of the vehicle. But before we get into the installation of these small accessories, we are going to introduce a brand new vehicle as promised in the thumbnail that I think a lot of people are really going to like. It really opens up to a new audience. We have a diesel truck coming to the channel guys, so let's go ahead and check that out right now. Alright guys, so this is the newest member to the Whiskey Slick family of vehicles. I wanted to do a quick introduction today just because I wanted to get the conversation started on some potential modifications and upgrades that we can make to this truck. Unfortunately, that's all I really have to show of it. In another video, one coming very soon, I'm going to do an overview of it, cover all the features or the lack of features. Obviously, I'm very excited moving forward with this truck, as you guys can tell. I hope that many of you are excited about it as well because this is a diesel truck. It is purpose purchased, keep that in mind. I will also go over the reasons for purchasing this vehicle in the next video. I have it running right now because it is hotter than hell out, guys. So that's pretty much going to do it for the introduction of the little diesel today. Let's get back to the garage and start installing some accessories on the Goldie truck project. Alright guys, so we are back here in the garage about to get started on the accessory install. I guess we should start with installing this into my hand, but it just hit me that I would actually like to go ahead and get this down to the car wash to use a pressure washer to pressure wash off all the loose particles underneath on the underside of the body, to go ahead and get that nice and clean so we can put an undercoat of spray paint on the bottom of it, just a nice rubberized coating to help prevent future corrosion. So before we start installing these little accessories, we're going to go ahead and do that first. Alright guys, so we got the underbody and the frame all sprayed off. We're gonna let that dry now that we're back from the car wash. Let's go ahead and jump on the installation of these accessories. Alright, so we've got only a couple here guys, but I think we're gonna start with this big one. Alright guys, so I can already tell you right now that I know this one is going to be kind of controversial. Some people like them, some people don't. Most of them just take them off or cut them off, but because this was such a cheap part, I figured, geez, Christ, how much shit's in here. So cheap, I figured I'd just go ahead and buy it. We'll install it, and if we don't like it, we can take it right back off, but we might as well go ahead and give it a try. Alright guys, so again, looking at it, it looks like they might have had some fog lights or something attached down here at one time that may have broken off over time. So upon further inspection, it looks like these bolts are actually just for the bumper and the frame, and these big openings here are where they fit into. They actually don't bolt this on. There are some smaller bolts here. You can see there are a number of holes underneath here, quite a few of them. We got to get these aftermarket fog light mounts off. The only problem is there's only a few of these bolts, but they keep breaking off. Of course, it wouldn't be that easy. Also, all of these bolts, of course, are missing. So we're gonna have to track those down too before we get this in. A simple installation on a cheap part just turned into a real pain in the ass. All right guys, so just got back from the hardware store. We got some nuts, bolts, and washers. So let's see if we can't get this front valance installed. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. Looks like it fits in there pretty tight, pretty seamless. And again, this is a pretty cheap modification you can make, or I mean, like I said, a lot of people just like stripping them off, but thought we'd try it out, see how it looked. Definitely doesn't hurt anything. Alright, so now let's move on. So next we have tailgate cables. Very easy to install, very hard to break. Not one, but two broken tailgate cables. This thing has definitely seen its fair share of poor ownership. Luckily, these are very easy to replace. One screw, one clip, in and out. One down, one to go. Alright guys, so as you can see, very easily installed, but still a very major component as far as the functionality of your tailgate goes, because without those, this tailgate was resting on the bumper. So we got that fixed, and it's another cheap part. All right, next up, another package. All right, so this is the tailgate handle bezel. I know which isn't all that impressive, but it still looks a lot nicer with a little piece of trim around it. There we go, cheap, fast, and easy. Next up, so this is a license plate light bulb cap. As you can see, this one is busted, this one is not, and this one is actually black, and that one is chrome. That won't match, so I will probably end up painting this one. Alright guys, so we are going to skip the install of this light bulb cover just because that's not that entertaining, so we're going to move right on to the last box. Alright, so I haven't opened this box or inspected it, hoping that this part is good, and the manufacturer assured me that this would fit my vehicle, so we're gonna figure that out today. Box within a box, always nice. So I'm going hands-free here because this part is a little bit heavy as far as holding the camera goes. Now, this is a critical piece that we are going to be installing on this truck. And for those of you who don't know what it is, let me show you. So as you can see here, this vehicle is equipped with air conditioning, which in 1994, this is like the LTZ of trucks. I'm talking like the 1994 High Country. Now the only issue with that is this compressor is broken. It doesn't work anymore. It's old. They just burn out. And eventually these can seize up and throw off your serpentine belt. So they sell a bypass for like 40 or 60 bucks, depending on where you buy it. I didn't want the bypass, especially for 40 to 60 dollars. For $100, we have a brand new one. So since it's about summer and it's getting hot out, guys, we are going to go ahead and fix the air conditioning on the 1994 Chevy Silverado and get that thing ready to go. However, I won't be installing it today because I don't have all the necessary tools for this install. It's real simple, but there's just a few little things that I don't have right now. I've got to go get some oil and things like that to actually lubricate the compressor before we install it. But before we end this video, guys, I do want to do one more modification, and that is black out the bow tie. So I'm gonna get some stuff to put around this tape, maybe something like some newspaper or something, and then we will spray paint this black and call it a day. So I was thinking about putting some more newspaper around the tape, but I'm thinking a piece of cardboard will work just fine. Now that looks a lot cleaner up front. Got the blacked out bow tie and the front valance installed down low. Again, I don't know if a lot of people like that or not, but I actually think it looks pretty good. So far today, guys, we have gotten the valance installed on the front, the bow tie blacked out. We've taken delivery of our AC compressor, got the tailgate cables installed. We have a license plate light that I'm gonna install later as well. And overall, just kind of cleaned up the truck and made it look a little bit better. So I hope you guys liked the video. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We got quite a few things installed on the Goldie truck project, and the restoration is coming right along. Now if you guys like this video and you found it helpful at all, please like, and as always, subscribe. Let's get some early support to help grow the channel, and I will see you guys next time.